Hello and welcome to A Word of Hope for Saturday of the third week of Easter. I'm Father Scott, and we're continuing on in the book of Acts, and things are really heating up. We have today Peter doing a miracle healing on top of a miracle healing. He goes to a town and heals a guy who's been lame for 8 years, and he tells him, get up and walk, and he does. And then there's this woman in the next town over, Tabitha, who's a Christian who dies. And she's helped out the community a lot. And so they say, oh, just come and, pray for her. And so he goes up and he sends everybody out, like Tabitha before when Jesus did that, and tells her, get up. And she gets up and she's back alive. This is something that Brother Joe pointed out in his preaching for Sunday in Know Before You Go, that the work of the community is growing and growing. The community is turning out miracles even faster than Jesus ever did. That the Sanhedrin weren't that worried about Jesus, but they're more worried about the disciples in this band, the way that's building up. And that's because they're doing more, and the crowds are getting excited. They just want to be touched by their shadow as they walk by, And so it makes me wonder, some people say that the time of the apostles is gone. The church at the beginning was so in the Spirit and could do all these miracles. And where are these miracles now? Has the Spirit dimmed? And I think the lesson is no. The work of the church continues to grow. The work that Jesus unleashed in the world continues to grow under the guidance of the Holy Spirit. And that's the important thing to see. Because Jesus was one person and he healed some people, but the disciples, they're a growing band and they're doing even more work. But we're an even bigger band worldwide. And so we ask, well, Jesus came to preach good news to the poor, to heal the sick, to visit the poor. Are those things happening more today than they were even in the apostles' time? Well, sure. Sure. Under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, the church is healing people. Now, is it a miracle healing or is it science? Well, I'm not sure the people being healed really care. I don't think God really cares either. Under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, we learn what's important. Taking care of people. Healing what's wrong with them. Let them know that they're loved. And whether we do that through a miracle or through the efforts of our own two hands and our own mind, what's important is that we do it. And today it's being done more than it's ever been done in the history of humanity. So the work of Jesus is still growing through the church led by the Holy Spirit. That is a good word of hope. God bless you.